Good afternoon and welcome to week 4. I hope you all are having an amazing weekend. I want to again thank you for the time and effort that you've put into this course. I really have appreciated the level of detail you have put into your assignments and the discussion board. And as we enter week 4, I just encourage you to keep going strong in this class. I do know summer is always a difficult time to take a course, but just stay focused and the finish line is not that far away. So for this week, we're going to be looking at connecting, learning, and sharing, and we're going to do that through an activity for the discussion board and your assignment, which focuses on Twitter, which is now X. And our learning outcomes is, again, communicating through electronic media, interacting and collaborating, using technology to increase, to help students solve problems and to draw conclusions. Again, looking at the SAMR model, right? Really not just a simple technology task, but how are we leveraging technology to grow and to expand, to create a professional learning network, and then using social media as a tool to collaborate. Your videos and creativity tools are building relationships. You're going to have a number of videos that talk about this. Now, I know this is kind of some folks do not believe you can use technology to build relationships. However, as we've seen within our discussion board, we've been able to build community. We've been able to interact with one another. Even though we are in an asynchronous format, right, we have been able to build those relationships through that activity. Our creativity tools really is all things Twitter, all things X. Really looking at, and using that within the classroom. And just go ahead and click on all those. I didn't list them all because you can go ahead and look on the actual Canvas model. Our discussion board is you're going to choose one Twitter hashtag or X hashtag for your peers to follow. What is this hashtag about? Why do you feel it could be beneficial in advancing instruction in your classroom or school site? Again, the key here is advancing instruction. How are you going to leverage that to move your lesson plans forward? With your assignment this week, you're going to create a professional learning network. There are 2 parts. The first part is really a Twitter X scavenger hunt of sorts, where you're going to be following at least 10 users. You're going to identify at least 5 hashtags, and then in the second part, you will actually be posting. So please make sure to look at the directions in terms of what is required. Again, 2 parts. Here's what you're going to do to complete your assignments 1, 2, and 3. Remember the screenshots, and then you're going to put that all into a document, right? So you're going to take your screenshots, you're going to put them into a document, and then you're going to submit that Word doc to Blackboard. Please use one Word doc for all of the parts of the project. In its simplest form, really, again, you're going to take a screenshot of your Twitter handle. You're going to show that you're following 10 users. You're going to take a screenshot of 5 hashtags that you checked out. And then you're going to take a screenshot of your post and then you replying to somebody else's tweet. Okay. The caveat here is if you are uncomfortable with using this platform for confidentiality, privacy reasons, please consider just using a pseudonym when creating your account. And also feel free to delete this account once this project is completed. Again, if you feel uncomfortable, use a pseudonym and delete the account once this is done. Our Christian message for this week is Thessalonians, therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. So one of the things in looking at the Twitter and the X, right? And so just full transparency, the elephant in the room, right? Like it has become very polarizing. It has become very divided. It's become very angry. However, that platform is a tool that can be for good, right? It can really help us build our professional network, building our professional community. So I love the starfish analogy, right? So when we talk about, and we've all heard this, right? All the starfishes on the beach, they wash up and someone walks up and says, hey, how are we going to change this? Well, we're going to change it 1 starfish at a time, right? We're going to throw each one into and back into the ocean. So when anyone asks, well, you're going to join Twitter or X and you're just going to contribute to the problem. Well, no, actually, I'm not. I'm going to 1 post, 1 positive, 1 encouraged tweet at a time right? I'm going to make my impact right now. So imagine if everybody did that. Imagine everybody took one post, one tweet, and was positive and encouraged, right? It would change the whole message in terms of some of what's out there in the universe related to social media. So go out, be positive, be encouraging, be that change. And remember, it just takes one person, one instant, one moment where you can have a lasting impact on somebody else. So with that, have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week.